Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Oops. Let me just get Instagram started over here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Today is Monday, October 13th, 2025. And first and foremost, I would like to say happy Indigenous Peoples Day here in the U.S., and it's Indigenous Peoples Day. We also will, to those that are part of the Italian heritage and culture, acknowledge Italian Heritage Culture Day, as I've seen some posted on social media as well. It is a holiday, and so I know some folks and this weather is not helping some folks get up this morning. So do me a favor, hit that share button and invite others into the Java Cafe. We have a special guest this morning, and then we also have Jamaal Wornum Sr. So you'll find out what I mean by that in just a couple of seconds. But we have a young man that's coming into the space this morning. It is Mental Health Monday, and there is a lot of activity going on with our young people. We're getting ready soon to go into the holiday season. Young people will be on vacation. There's just a lot to check in about our young people. Along with, there are issues of violence, but we're also going to hear about what's going on good with them. We're going to get some advice for parents that are dealing with teens and get a real perspective from, I labeled him as a veteran. This is a young man that has worked with young people and so much so has found his own long-term, sustained, impactful niche called OneLove Sports Academy. I personally know of some of the impact he's made. And so without further ado, because it is a holiday, he has his young man, his prince and king there with him. And so we're going to ask you to once again welcome into the Java Cafe, Jamaal Wornum Sr., along with Jamaal Wornum Jr.
Hey, say what's up.
You going to say good morning? We're live now.
You say hi. Say what's up. That's his hi. It's all good.
So, Jamaal, welcome. I think this is your third or fourth time here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. And so you're not a stranger to the cafe, and we appreciate you being here on a holiday. And so there's a lot to talk about. And one of the major things toward the end, we're going to allow you to get some information, donate, and get tickets because the OneLove Sports Academy Gala is also taking place on October 24th. And so if you're popping in right now and won't be able to stay the whole time, I created a short link so you can go directly and get the information about the event. So Jamaal, first of all, how are you doing? You're a full-time dad.
Yeah.
You're a veteran youth worker. You're a CEO. You work at a youth center. You probably still get random phone calls from bros and former young people. So with all due respect to the CEO and all that you are, how is Jamaal, just the man, doing?
That's a great question. I'm still learning how to read that and understand if I'm all right, if I'm not. I'm so used to just going and going and going. So I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to do that, right? How to make sure I'm okay, healthy wise. You know what I mean? Trying to break a lot of bad habits. That just been acquired through the years, man. But I'm good, man. I'm in a space to where I'm trusted. Young people look up to not only myself but the programming that's provided. The parents are there. Funding is growing. Staffing is growing. So at the end of the day, when you have a vision and it starts out as like a micro seed thought in your head, and when you see it blossom and bloom to a reality, it's a warm feeling. So I'm there, right? I'm in that space, man. I'm seeing this thing go and grow, and I'm loving it, man.
And
no complaints, man.
No complaints at all. And being a dad in real time. Yeah. And so I was telling Jamaal, everyone, he was like, yo, I'm gonna have my little man home with me. I said, well, listen, Miriam been everywhere. And so bring Jamaal as well to be a part of this conversation. And so, Jamaal, one of the first things I want to ask you, there's a lot going on with our young people. It always is. It never stops with our young people. We know, the increase of the teens that happened some years ago, teenage pregnancy, a decade, 2 decades ago. And so now we're in a place where, it's interesting for us. So if I was to ask you, when it comes to loving our youth,
Mhm.
where are we? What from a societal, you can bring it close to Boston, particularly, however you want to present it. How would you describe how we're doing in loving our youth?
I mean, personally, right? I would, I would say that um, it's a two-way street, right? We're, I say we're in a good space because me, me personally, what I'm juice, right? Me, me personally, what I'm seeing is more people that have been through what we're trying to save these young people from going to, and these are now the people that are pouring back and giving back, right? So for me, I would say that we're in a we're in a good space, and we could be greater. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's a lot of different people, organization, views, standpoints on how to reach kids, and I got you. How to reach kids, right? And how to provide for them. But like I said, like I started, we just in a space where a lot of people that are new to this space and have more to bring to the space are now entering the space. So for me, I'm gonna say we're in a good space because the future's very, very bright when it comes for like youth development and programming. And it's not going to be from your traditional programs, right? I feel like in the next few years, you're going to see a lot of different people that have quote unquote no experience in the nonprofit sector, but have more experience in the real world sector. And a lot of people in that space are getting it together. And I feel like in the next few years, it's going to be a boom. Where like a lot of these people that you felt was the worst of the worst. Now they here on the front line, really giving back and providing in a space that the young people know, love, and respect. One second, let me get this juice.
No, take your time, Jamal. And so if you were just joining, Jamal is being a full-time dad while he's doing this interview. And so we definitely glad to have the opportunity to have him with us. And so we're going to continue to chat with him around the status of our young people and also the work. And so Jamal, it was great to hear because you're, out there and and I really am glad to hear that you have that perspective with the understanding that and you said that there's still room to grow. And so
Absolutely.
with that, there was the incident the last couple of days that is floating around on social media. There's always the conversation, Jamal, about the greater number of young people that are involved in issues of violence tend to be, men that look like us. But there's a perspective that has come up again lately based on the incident that when it comes to our young women being
Mhm,
engaged in here. And so if I could ask you
mhm,
to in real time, if there are dads that are going to watch, if there are youth workers, if there are moms,
mhm,
what advice would you give particularly to parents and or to the young women themselves and
mhm,
young men? But Bacado, our good brother, put up a post about, there was always this thing of young women and children and whatnot. As you said, things have changed.
mhm.
Long way of asking, what is your perspective, given the incident the other day where a young woman was involved? What is your perspective on how we give that extra layer of protection to our young queens?
I think, man, I think the sad reality is that this is not new. Unfortunately, this probably happens once or twice a year. Man, listen, we're gonna be real.
Yes,
Sometimes,
yes, yes, yes.
unfortunately, there's people that take situations and incidences and turn them into a bigger situation. But those that really knows that these females have been a problem for not a problem, not a problem, not a problem. These females have been increasing for years. This isn't nothing new. This has been going on, and they've been signs, and there's been a lot to show that this is what it is. They're here. They're involved. They handle the same. They handle negative situations the same way young men do, and probably worse, right? But at that point, that probably wasn't the key trending word or topic for funding and all that. But those that know, it's been a problem, right? So what I would say to parents that have those is to know that, listen, you have to be not only mindful, right? But you kind of have to be aggressive in the approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't let little stuff go. The signs are there.
Can you give us? So I'm gonna take advantage.
No,
Have a
yeah,
professional here. Give us a
no.
couple of examples of signs,
Oh,
because people say
the
red.
signs are different. The signs
Okay.
are different. The signs are different. The signs are different, and they might not boom the same. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, like, like experiences, what you see, obviously, play a part, right?
Yep.
But if you notice that your daughter is more heavily involved with the noise and the nonsense, and she's more easily attracted by that, and a lot more of her surroundings and her ciphers and her friends and her social circles are involved in that, then you pay attention. Young women that find attraction to that, it's not all of them. It's not all of them. So when you have young women that are attracted to that more, there's a reason, and just don't sleep. Don't take nothing for granted, and it's on the young men's side. But when it comes to these young women, they've been out here, and there's been sisters, and there's been people out here screaming it and yelling it for years, but they just haven't been in a position where someone wanted to hear, or maybe it just wasn't beneficial to that person at that time. But this isn't nothing new. Like, these young girls been showing these signs. Unfortunately, that situation that happened, that it ain't gonna be the last one. It ain't gonna be the last one. She ain't the first young woman to get hurt. And this is what I'm saying. Like, and I listen, man, I love everything. Safe, all cool, but one is not safe. If you have one, that's not safe. We continuously have one. So, that the language safe and all that, that's for the people that it benefits. The bottom, we know that's not beneficial. It's not safe because there's so much going on. There's so much that's going to go on. And these young people react differently than how we react. They see stuff differently than we see it. Social media is a huge, 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 huge part in this situation. I'm 43 years old, right? I'm an 80s baby. My generation was the last to catch everything else and the first to catch the social media. So this is my opinion. I feel like when it comes to that, I feel like my generation is the ones that's the best for that job, the best suited for that, because we're going to get it differently, right? We're going to know and understand what it feels like to go and check your man and go to his crib and not text him, right? But we're going to know and understand the importance of texting, because we had to learn all that social media stuff 19, 20, 21 to be the next layer of life. You know what I'm saying? That was us. You know what I'm saying? That was us. We're now 40 now. So we're the ones. We're the ones. When we was in school, they used to always say, you guys are the future, right? That song that was heard everywhere. I believe the children are future. Like, this is real.
Yes, sir.
Teach them well and let them lead the way. This is real. This is real talk. So these young people now, they're leading differently, right? Because they're seeing it on social media differently. We got it differently. We had to learn it. We
And
had
there-
to go in encyclopedias.
We had to go to the
Britannicas.
library and
Yo, the
Jamaal,
the older guys, listen, their love. Those were the first youth workers.
yes,
The guys on the block.
yes,
The guys
yep.
on the block. Those are my youth workers. You know how many youth workers I had growing up around me? Like, so many on both sides
Yeah.
of the fence. You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? So now that I'm here, I see it differently.
Is that
Right?
mother?
What I give is different than what the older people, this is different than what the older people did for me, because you know what I'm saying? because we it was different times. It was different times. You know what I'm saying? Just different times and different preparation. Those older guys was trying to prepare us. Civil rights movement just different. Now we got to prepare these young people for social media, right? For everything else that's against them because their enemies, their ops is different than what our ops was.
And
You know
how
what I'm
they
saying?
move. When you
Yeah, how
talk
they
about
move.
parents, I'm not
Yeah.
going to go past that. Mother just was that mother that walked in.
Yeah. She walked in and out.
Tell her I said, ain't no way in the
I
world I'm
will.
going to be on here and tell her I said hello.
Absolutely. I
Um,
definitely will.
there's so much that
Come on,
you
action.
to unpack there, Jamaal, from the parent piece to the young woman piece being new. But one of the things that and I know she has a Facebook name, but I'm gonna call her Squeaky. One of the things that Squeaky said, if I heard from you right around the signs are if they're attracted to the negative, quote unquote, negative behavior. Go ahead.
That just might be the sign for that population. Like
Yes.
I what I wanted to start was there is not one sign.
Come on.
There isn't because
Teach.
so much you might have one, you might have a young woman that once just like young men. I don't want to like flip flop, but you might have one situation that takes them there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if we know, I don't want to bring up names and old
Yes. Yep.
situations, but if we're really about this work, then we know a few other female names that unfortunately was victims of gun violence and the after effect of that. This isn't new. This isn't new. Everyone's affected differently. The signs as a parent, right? What I would try to say pay attention to is just the ciphers and the circles and what they're into. You know what
And
I'm saying?
yeah, I do.
If your daughter, if you, I don't even, I can't even these drill do, but if your daughter bumping 22 Flacco or G30, what G38 special, whatever, whatever these names are,
Yep.
pay attention. And I'm not saying it's wrong. Just okay, that's one, right? Just
Yep.
take data. Data matters.
It's interesting because our good brother Milton said, you know, there's a thing of following the crowd. And I want to level set Jamaal because resistance, bucking against parents, we got to remember that some of that is normal. That's
normal.
part of the teenage process. I think
Everybody did it.
Yeah, and even with all due respect, our good bum and Leroy Peoples used to talk about this, that it's different now, to your point. Social media has caused like the fake life experience. We live certain things. Now social media gives a facade, and folks think, and you get this context, some dudes and some sisters think that they live in this thing, and they're really not. It's almost like it's a virtual thing, and then when it really comes down to real life, folks may not be particular. Go ahead, sir. Or
I mean, adults do that.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't
Come on.
you
Yep.
can't blame you can't blame them. Like social media is, man.
It is a huge part of it.
Yeah,
And
so you know you really have to, with everything in life, man. You just got to study it and just look and observe everything around you, man, and then react, right? And then you'll gain a clear picture of what is really at the root of it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's adults that don't know how to handle social media, right? And it's kids that do. So I don't want to. I can never speak for a mass. You know what I'm saying? Because there's pockets. When you see it as pockets, right? There's some that do, some that don't, some that on it, some that not, right? And some that's in and out, right? It's when it comes to these young people, man. There's plenty of things I could suggest, but one of the realest things I could suggest is just meeting them where they're at, right? And I think that works for me because that's what happened to me. All of the older people in my life, right, just met me where I was at, and not only just meet all the other young people that was going through what we was going through, right? The older people met us where we was at. They never judged. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah, man.
I'm just paying attention here.
Yeah.
That Will is saying, my good brother Jamaal, thank you for the consistency in your work with youth. And that's one of the things that when you talk about you know, paying attention, we do have to be consistent because it can't just be one incident. You give them attention for 3 weeks, and then they're fronting like everything's cool, and then something else happens. So to mix with what Will was saying about you and what you're saying, that paying attention to the cipher and the circle, you have to be consistent with that. One of the last things I wanted to ask you in this space, because I really want to go back to what you said about that things are good, and I always want to be real, but then also move in an asset-based approach. With what's going on in government and cuts and things like that, a lot of, you said that the first youth workers are on the corner,
blocks.
there's this on the blocks, and then the first real youth workers are at home. What is your perspective over how we get more of a village and community support? The municipalities, the state, even some of the funded programs, there, as you said, there's room for growth. While that growth is going on there, how can we grow? So we're that safety net right here in the hood.
It's a lot, man. For some reason, right? The city is segregated. Always, right? Always segregated. So now when we're in the space of like helping and providing, segregated. So you'll have your pockets of organizations over here. They feel like, they're the best, end all be all, numbers, data, all this stuff, right? And then you have a pocket over here that structurally or maybe operational wise can't get over to that side. You know what I'm saying? So they'll never connect. But all reality is that's the start of the foundation that's needed. You know what I'm saying? And then you come on this side to where, okay, they might be doing it, right? But ethically, culturally, you might not want to rock with them people. You know what I'm saying? So segregation is everything. So for me, the more we unify, like the more programs collab and get it together, the more they respect us. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I always say this: passion don't equal profit. Don't.
Come a little, go a little bit deeper there. Come on.
You can have all the passion in the world for helping. If it's not structurally set up, you ain't got your licenses and you ain't got your everything dotted, right? And you can't accept it. What is all that? You're just a passionate, fiery person. You know what I'm saying? And I seen that. And I was that, right? In the beginning, I had no clue about none of this stuff. So when I'm trying to raise these basketball leagues and it's growing every year, and I don't know nothing about getting funding, I was on Facebook going crazy.
Hold on, because let me ask my question.
Yeah,
set me up real good.
Yeah,
now, let's talk about. So obviously, you all, by Jamaal's just last 24 minutes, that me saying he's a veteran youth worker.
I'm not a vet, man.
And you listen.
Yeah,
I'm on this journey. Man. What I mean by a vet is, you're an experienced, non-novice brother. Can we settle on that?
Yeah, I'm a 3-4 year player. I'm just getting my feet wet, man.
You're talking about the nonprofit CEO, which we're going to transition.
I ain't a vet
right now.
I appreciate it, but I ain't a vet yet, man. I'm still learning, bro. Listen, man. There's so many levels to this, but I'm nowhere near. You know who a vet is to me? You know what a vet is, right? There's so many, but Al Ski is a vet to me.
Okay.
Al McLean is a vet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes.
He's a vet. That's a vet. If I can get to that status, I'll call myself a vet. Man, Al got 40, 50 years in, man. He's a rock star, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully I can get to, and there's so many, man. That was just the first that there's so many, man. I'm not a vet yet, man. Say bye-bye.
Oh, you ready for us to end up? Jamaal? Oh,
you say bye?
No, not big Jamaal, little Jamaal.
Yeah. You say bye. You say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right,
So I'll
I'll
see you
speed
later.
this up.
See you later.
But
All right,
yeah, you
he's
know what I'm
leaving.
saying?
Okay.
Like Al's a legend and those people, man. But I appreciate you. I know what you mean. Like, you know,
You
I
know
don't
what you're
consider
talking
myself.
about.
Yeah, I don't. Man, I'm still learning, brother. Like I'm still chasing greats, man. Like there's so many greats in life that I've seen in Boston, Massachusetts. I never even got to this point to even say they gotta know. You know what I mean? I'm chasing greats. I ain't there yet, bro.
I appreciate it,
I
and
say
we'll
Papa.
compromise with it. And as you
Yeah,
said, you
but I
know where it's coming
appreciate you a
from.
thousand.
If
'Cause I know what you're
that's
saying.
yes, sir. But it's the reason why I'm saying it
I
like
say
that is because
Papa.
when I bring guests on and they're giving experience, if they're
I
giving
say
advice or guidance,
Papa.
it is
I
key for
say
me to make sure that the
Papa.
audience knows that that guest knows what the hell they're
Dada.
sorry, what they know, they're talking about.
I
And
do
so,
I say
out of what
Papa.
you
He
ready?
said it. He just
You
wants
want
you
to
to say bye bye to him.
bye
He
bye
said bye
bye
bye.
bye Jamal.
Okay.
We're gonna see you later.
See you later.
All right.
All right, see you
So next
later.
week we'll fill up on you. All right. Yeah.
Um, it's just important to me that folks know that they can trust this guest
No.
that's here that's talking about this. And so we're still going. So he ain't ready to say bye yet.
Sit down.
Jamal, I'm not leaving yet.
He's ready for us to be done. So I'm gonna speed
Yo,
up.
look. Can I talk 5 more minutes and it will be good?
Can we get 5 more minutes,
5
Jamal?
more minutes?
Just five,
5 more minutes?
please.
5 more?
5.
Bye.
No, 5 more, we good? That's my friend. He's a really good guy.
He was like, no.
It's a really good guy.
While he there and he
We good, we
paused it
good.
for a minute, tell us about the transition from this experience, and now you're getting new experience as being a CEO, a fundraiser, a program manager, an event planner, a financial report, giver. There's a lot that you stepped into this new space of being impactful. Talk to
Yeah.
us about that transition and One Love Sports Academy.
It's hard, bro. It's hard, man. But I don't want nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But to be great. So for me, like, I don't mind putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? And it's growing, it's going, man. I've had so many experiences on the negative side, and now on this positive side, like the experiences that I've had, have just allowed me to know where I want to position One Love. You know what I'm saying? Like anything I do, I want to be the best. I want to be great. I don't play games with it. So now that I'm in this non-profit side, right? And I've gained experiences in businesses and how to grow an operation. Like I love it. You know what I'm saying? And this is my lane, and everything that's in me, we're gonna put into it to grow more and more and more. And hopefully we can grow it, right? So where he can be at the age where he could, you know what I'm saying? Come on, where he can run it. You know what I'm saying? And he can be the CEO of something or something he see me doing throughout my years, and my spark something, and he could contribute to life and be great because he's seen his dad, just really out here, like really grinding. Us as young black and brown, we don't have those. You know what I'm saying? And what I've learned is that the ones that was there, even though sometimes they wasn't providing the safest advice at times, it was the purest because that is what they seen that we needed to survive at that time.
Come
You know
on,
what I'm saying?
sir.
And I know and understand that, man. And those brothers that are 50, you know what I'm saying, some 60, right? The older OGs that we lean on, that we looked up to and revered. Like my first superheroes was my older cousins. Like they were superheroes to me. And I know there's so many more young people that just had young people, you know what I mean? That had young people that had older people they looked up to. I told Toot all the time, man. My older cousins used to know him. Man. Toot was a legend to me. He didn't even know me. Hurst was a legend. Like these are just, you know what I mean? Just OGs, man. So I never, ever, 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 the old ones that came before me that was in that space, I never, never, never take them for granted, man, because they positioned us to where we at now, right? And me, I've just been blessed to get here and now to lean on some more OGs, right? And then to get what I need to get and One Love to be, you know what I mean? We're
Mhm.
gonna have that building, and that's it. Know what I mean? And that's it. That's it. That's where we going with this one love thing, man. But other than that, I'm just growing. I'm living, and you know, life is good, man. No complaints today at 10:33 yet.
10:32.
Check back at 11. I'll probably have one, but it's life though, bro.
It
Good with the
is.
bad, bro. You know what I mean?
And watching you navigate through it over the last few years, Jamaal, is just amazing. I remember hearing about you from a good brother that's over there now. Still repping Carlos is on over on
My
Instagram.
brother.
He's
Are you
like, I
kidding
love
me?
him with his son, and he said, talk that, Jamaal.
Man,
And so
listen, I that's my hero,
that's
right?
the Yoda.
When
He's
I
Yoda.
first stepped into that was the first brother that I seen navigate both worlds.
Mhm.
Both worlds. I love Carlos, man. Like he's somebody that everybody could gain something from and inspire to be. Like he could literally cultivate a hood and have everybody looking and get out there and have people civically engaged. Man, I love it. It's so many more, bro. I love you, right? You heard me mention Big Hurst earlier. That's my brother. There's so many, man. You know what I'm saying? There's so many, man. And you know I'm just a product of a righteous cult, right? So I could never go a second or a day without, you know, hey, say bye-bye.
We did say
Yeah.
5 minutes. Hold on, Jamaal, little Jamaal and big Jamaal. So, folks, one of the reasons, and people are really enjoying the fact that you're up here with your son. And I'm going to go and take Jamaal off screen. I'll say it. With all that wonderfulness that's going on with your son, and you hear him yelling in the background, put some of that love into the One Love Sports Academy. There is an event coming up
Okay, hug you.
on next Friday, October
Give you a kiss.
24th, and the
No.
information is right here for you to get it. Type the link in the comments, and also, it just I'm not going to be ashamed to fundraise while he has his baby on here because that's just a few more dollars. Jesus, no, but Jamaal, people are really sincerely
Yo,
loving you.
yo,
I'll
this is
have
my
no
guy.
problem
Yo.
with it.
That's my dude.
I will
My
hustle
boy.
for you and this program because there is consistency from the first event you had. I don't remember what year it was. We covered that until
Okay,
just
we're
a
gonna
few
leave in a
weeks
minute.
ago, and you took over the whole thing. And you fed people, and they got their nails
We
done.
took over. We took over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The community took over the
Yes.
crop field and did great things. So tell us real quick about the 24th.
Yeah.
I think this is the third gala.
Yes.
So
Yes.
tell us real quick
Yep.
about that, and I'm gonna put the link up.
Yep. This is the third annual fundraiser. This one with title and power of us. I feel like we was able to. Yes, baby. Yes.
I said bye-bye.
Okay.
Jamaal, we gonna say okay. Jamaal, I messed up. I was
Not
not a
so
good
good.
old head. I'm talking to little Jamaal,
Oh
man.
yeah.
So can you give Daddy just
Yeah, he
3 more minutes? 3?
yeah. Please.
Can we say bye-bye? 3?
We got you. 1 minute. All right. All right. So look, right. So it's called The Power of Us. Year 3. We was only able to make it because of us. When I mean us, I mean the supporters, I mean the community, I mean people that have really truly given their lives to believe in one love, like to be able to successfully have 3 fundraisers is beautiful. As you know and understand, every year we honor other people in the community that have either been a benefit to One Love or a benefit to the community. This year, I think
Little Jamaal. Little Jamaal said it's time to go. Hold on. Let me tell him just click the link and he can. Okay.
yeah, he's so used to turning off the FaceTimes. Yeah, he's different. Yeah, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, it was a simple fix.
Yeah, no. Don't worry about it, man.
Jamal said,
Yo, he's
now.
No, he's ready. He's ready. But listen, we have and also we also honor people in the community, like I said. So this year we have, as always, a tremendous group of honorees. We have a very good friend of mine, Cindy Baptista, honoring Pioneer Run Crew.
Yep.
We have
Who's
the
out here
amazing
doing it?
We have the amazing Sheena Carla, who has been out here doing it. We have Jessica Castro from the Truffler Foundation, who makes it happen for so many organizations out here. We have the great Ed DePina. A lot of people don't know, but he's an accountant guru.
Yep.
He has done so much to make organizations like myself and others stand upright, right, when it comes to that government and that money, because that's more most important. We have the Office of Black Male Advancement. Since their start, like they've just poured so much money into organizations like myself, so we definitely want to honor them. We also have Steve Wilson, who's just been a pillar in the community when it comes to networking and just having Black and brown people in positions to win. You know what I mean? It just makes sense to honor him. I feel like I'm missing one more. Hopefully, I'm not. But if you come, you see who I'm missing. But it's just all, yeah, it's just all love. It's just all love, honoring people who not only give to the community, but in some way, shape, or form have helped One Love grow and be in a position to be sustainable and to just continue to reach more and reach more families. Right, every year we have the goal of 250 families annually to serve. Right, so this year we met that. Last year we met that. And moving forward, you know what I mean? That's my goal, man. That's my mark right there.
I wanted to read this from Diane Vivian, a good sister. Amazing program. My son has benefited from Jamal's program previously. Thank you for everything that you do, One Love. And so, Jamal, I want to make sure that folks know that they can go get the tickets. They can also donate. And now that's the Eventbrite link, you all. I will post where you can. I'll actually just get it right now for the general One Love website. I wanted to, Jamal, ask you, as you so freely have given, and let me get where's giving. I want to get the direct link so y'all can go donate, make a donation. Okay, hold on, y'all.
And they can get raffle tickets. You could donate a ticket to a youth. You could donate a ticket to yourself. You could come, right? All the funds go towards programming and staffing, meaning the funds will be strictly to elevate the programs and to hire more sustainable staffing so we don't always have to switch contractors, right? A lot of our young people, they do better with the same. Yeah, like they just do better with the same.
You form that relationship and then the contract's over. When I used to have to exit young people off because the contract ran out, that used to be so frustrating. So Stephen Michael, wait a minute, is this the brother? Yeah, he's on here right now, one of the honorees. What's up, brother?
Come on,
good to see you on.
Come on.
And so listen, folks, that is the link that you're seeing right now. That's for the event. The other link that is hyperlinked right in the comments is for you to go make a donation via PayPal. But you can also get tickets and just support this good brother for the great work that he's doing in the community. And so we're going to get ready to let him go back and be dad because little Jamal basically said that he's done. We're over our time. We only have 1 minute left. The last thing I'm going to ask you to do there, when you talk about honoring, there are two brothers on Wednesday night that I'm honoring as well, and I know you know them. And so I wanted to ask you if there's anything you wanted to say to Milton and Mario.
I love you. I love you. Both of them. I don't want to get into personal stuff, right? But
yep.
Man, over 20 years plus, everything they saying authentic, right? And they probably left out parts. Love and Milton's whole family, man. You know what I'm saying? Mario, love. His little brother, I love. Not love. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to them brothers, man. They took something, ran with it. A lot of people couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's levels to this. The level they was on was higher than a lot of people. Let's just be authentic, right? So to double back and pivot back, right? And change everything, man, takes a lot. A lot of people couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Mario been like that for years.
Yeah.
Y'all
Ever
just
since. Yeah.
y'all just getting on. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I've been missed. Those in the hood know. Just been different avenues and different land, but I've been missed over 20 plus. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And Milk, like, listen, don't do it enough, man. Like a lot of the people that know him don't know him.
Yeah.
Man.
It's the testimony.
Man.
But listen,
Man. I've known him since elementary school, bro.
Mm.
Elementary, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Known him since elementary school, bro. Wasn't always the best, but it was always family with them.
Yes, sir.
Always family, bro. Always family. It was deep. It was always family, bro. always, man. So he's in authentic space. Love him. I'll be there. Shout out to the brothers, man. You know, and
Yep.
just love, bro. Just love,
It's
man.
I just have to highlight that because when brothers are able to freely say things like, yo, I love you, bro, that we need more of that. And that's a part of the thing too, because a lot of some of the brothers out here would greatly benefit from just grip up in a hug and hearing another black man, brown man telling them, bro, I love you, dog. Like, you know how many brothers would probably break down, and that's a whole nother Zoom in itself,
Yeah,
Jamaal.
bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I love you, Jimmy. Like
I love you too, dog.
Like, though, some real G shit, bro. Stuff.
Yes, sir.
My phone.
You're good. You're good.
But I genuinely do, bro, because like where we started was zero, nothing, and you didn't know me, and I ain't know you.
Yes, sir.
Nothing, bro. And we got it over here through friendship, man. You know what I'm saying? And always checking up and always supporting and always being there in a very short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And I know you genuinely care about my well-being, right?
Yes,
I know
sir.
if I'm safe, man. That's love, bro.
Yes, sir.
Love
Yes, sir.
is supreme understanding, man.
That, and speaking of, so you can't say supreme without giving it. Okay, we're gonna be here all day.
I started to when I was talking about the right.
Go ahead. We can. I'm saying it.
Brothers.
Give a shout out to Brother Supreme too, because that's a brother.
The whole nation. I'm not there. I'm not here without them.
Yes, sir.
We know about Supreme, but there's a whole nation of builders besides Supreme. If you give it some time, you'll see it. You'll see the add-ons. You know what I'm saying? But of course, man, he saved me in prison, man.
Yes, sir. Supreme
saved me, bro. He had me doing stuff I would never do. he had me
Toastmasters. That's the number one thing.
I would never do that, but that's beneficial to me now.
Yes, sir.
Because it allows me to be in spaces like this and talk, and I use the ands and the ahs and the ums and the, you know what I'm saying? That's from there, man. So yeah, we love, man. I don't want to take over your show.
No, you're good.
Doing, man.
You're good.
You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody taking their time on this Monday morning, man, to rock with us, rock with you, rock with myself, rock with my son. Supreme gratitude, appreciation, everybody that checked in. It's all love. It's all love, right? I have nothing but love in my heart. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. It's just the beginning, right? I now have a board. I have an advisory board. You know what I'm saying? And we have vision, and the vision is going to be articulated, and it's going to be drawn out. And I promise you, the end result is going to be Thanksgiving. We gonna have a Thanksgiving meal when this thing is over, man. Believe me, man. Believe me.
You got folks in here. Shout out to Reverend Chris, saying shout out to OneLove as well.
Who,
Sumner? No, not Sumner. Chris Hope. And he may just be supporting, but if you don't,
appreciate you, man.
You might need to meet him, because the next event you do, you might want some what do you call it? Graylin may get me, but I don't know if he's doing what's the thing yet with the little camera on the flying thing? Drone. This brother is an AI drone. AI, yo, I need to connect the two of you, because he probably could do some AI teaching with your young people. All right.
Yeah, we could. No, absolutely. Any photography, you know, they got to check in with Graylin, man. I don't.
Oh, he does the drone thing, but part of it, but the AI thing, he actually is like an AI guru
expert. Yeah, the kids.
Yeah, and so teaching that to the And
Let's
so
get
if
it.
you don't have that
Let's
yet,
get it.
I'll make sure the two of you
Let's get
to
to
it.
it. The
Okay.
kids need it. Let's get right to it.
Yep.
Don't even waste a second. Let's get right to it. Connect it.
All right. I'll connect y'all.
Yep.
Jamal will be here for another hour.
Yeah.
Please give my apologies to little
No,
Jamal.
please, please, I got you. Please listen, and if anyone, please, even if you can't make it, support. Grab a ticket, grab a raffle. There's amazing prizes. We got zoo trips, tablets, laptops, hotel stays with dinner. We got a bunch of stuff in those raffles. So even if you can't come, right, and you want to support, grab a raffle, grab a ticket, give it to a youth, or just grab a ticket to support. It's all love. It's all going to a great cause. It's all going to the young people, and the young people will be in the building.
All right. There's really nothing else much, Jamal, to be said. You done said it all. And so I will I just realized I gotta float that night because there's something else, but I'm coming through. I haven't missed one yet. I was at the first one, I was at the second one, and I'm gonna show my face at this one.
You got an award at the second
at the first
one.
at the second at the first one. At the second one, I did. I emceed the first one.
Yeah, and got an award at the second one.
Yes, sir.
Oh, love. Yeah, always love.
And it's right over there in my bookcase right there.
Absolutely.
Well, I take that with pride because you appreciate this. And we also recognize you for community volunteerism.
Absolutely.
Last year. And when you don't do it for the recognition means so much more. So thank you, bro. For all that you're doing in community. And I know people have left informed and inspired today. And so thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
If anything else, just know that what you see here is a culmination of a lot of people. I take it. I appreciate it. It's a combination of a lot of people. A lot of people put that work in. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people did what I'm trying to do to these young people for me. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everything, but I'm just a product of blessings, bro. Real talk.
Yes,
like
sir.
If you know me, you know what it is too.
Mhm.
Like, I've been blessed, bro. Like I'm really thankful for everything I got, man. So I appreciate it, but it ain't the combination of a lot of people, a lot of different events, a lot of different experiences, man. You know what I'm saying? To have me here doing what I know I'm here to do, man. So I appreciate you. I love you, my brother. I love the show. You know what I'm saying? And
sir.
Keep going, man. 2026, number bigger things for everybody.
I thank you, man. And we're gonna get up, and I look forward to seeing you Wednesday. And go ahead and be daddy. Again, give mother my best. And we'll talk, bro. I appreciate you.
Love, man.
Sir.
Peace.
Love all day, man. Thank you.
Sir. Peace.
If y'all ain't left out inspired and informed today, I just don't know. That brother is one of the most consistent, even keeled, focused dudes that I know. And so that's the type of people we need to be intentional about being in our circle and cipher, as he referred. So thank you everyone for being here today. It is a holiday. I struggled yesterday with the notion of Happy Indigenous Peoples Day because the acknowledgement of it on this day and that changing like that came at a lot of death and pain, from indigenous people to this country. So the land on which this program sits is indigenous. And I would dare not do an injustice. I believe it was the Wampanoag. I'm not even going to mess up, but we learned a lot today. Though it's a holiday. Take heed to what that brother said, especially parents of teenagers. I mentioned vacation is coming up in December. Just the weekends, just really be more attentive to your children. Ask to see their phone, even if they're paying the bill. They're different. I get it. But there's some things that have always worked. Squeaky said, well, read the comments. It will make your morning. Squeaky, be quiet. James is going to kill us. We are here playing match. Who are y'all? Wait, what? You know what? Y'all are not going to after dark me. Okay, I'm not even going to try. I'm getting off of here. Squeaky, good to see you in the room as always. And Mama Java, everybody, Sharon Canales, Belinda, everybody. I'm going to get in trouble naming names. We'll be here another 12 minutes. Union Capital members, you get an hour for watching today. Folks, don't forget on Wednesday evening, we are celebrating 5 years of Java with Jimmy. Yes, now in October, and we'll be back for 6 years in March. I'm going to keep saying that. But we have our awards to give away. And it is going to be a wonderful event. I actually got to get some stuff over to the museum. But please plan on coming through on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. We are looking forward to seeing people there for our awards. And yes, we're going to actually remind you about that and our awardees in just a second. Also, don't forget that this Wednesday morning, we are beginning at 8:30 a.m. Then that is going to be with Brother Craig Martin from Black Boy Joy. So Wednesday is 8:30 a.m. Mayor Wu will be with us at 9 a.m. And Patrina Sherry from Boston Medical Center will be with us at 9:30 a.m. So we're going to have 2 hours of Java with Jimmy, 8:30 to 9, 9 to 9:30, and 9:30 to 10. We're going to have 2 hours of Java with Jimmy on this Wednesday. And then, of course, we will be heading over to the Museum of Science for this event right here. So please pay attention to this. Is it coming up yet? It is not. So I got to wait to see when oh, here it is. No, that's not it. Hold on. I thought I was going to have the video ready for y'all. Hold on. Okay, now it's ready. All right, so this is what is taking place on Wednesday evening, and we hope to see you there. We'll see you there Wednesday at 7 p.m. All right. Very tight program. Yes. And I'm just saying to everybody now, it's going to be an evening where I'm probably going to be getting whipped. And because I always feel bad about this, if I don't have the opportunity to really get in depth conversation and spend time and moving away, it's just because it's just going to be a very interesting evening, all in a good way. Don't forget, Jeff 2 Times is going to be our DJ, and also Nia Grace is going to do the interview with me. So what is going on here this morning? We need a special speed. We need a speed dating. All right, I'm going to have to go. Oh, wait, huh? Every time he licked his lick, we had to. Okay, I'm going to get off of here and let you go and enjoy the rest of your Indigenous Peoples Day. And y'all have a wonderful rest of your